Good morning and welcome to Monster Games 2025. We're in Overland Park, Kansas at the Jewish Community Center. We got two workouts taking place here this morning. And they were supposed to take place here yesterday morning, but there was some inclement weather that came in the previous night and all through the morning. And the people here at the JCC were very accommodating. Jason Ansley working very hard with him through the night to arrange for us to switch the days. So yesterday was day one of competition, but the athletes all did the workouts that were slated to be on day number 2. Today is day 2, but we're doing all the workouts that were scheduled for day 1. And when you have 900 athletes and 5 total fields of play, that's a huge change to make. So huge credit to Jason, Heidi, and the entire Monster Games staff for pulling that one off. This is listed as event number 1. It's called Swim Climb, and you're gonna see why very quickly. Pretty cool event, one of the cooler events that I've seen in recent memory, I would say. We'll introduce you to the men as they work their way down the pool here for the first 50 meters. Closest to us is lane 8, that's Alec Barrowcliff. He's sitting in 23rd overall. Lane 7 and out to an early lead on this swim is Samuel Sperlin. He's currently in 12th place after 2 workouts yesterday. In lane 6, working away from us is Ryan Jevning, 7th place overall. Above him in lane 5 is Cole Caldwell, currently sitting in 6th place overall. Jared Stout is in lane 4, 17th overall. Mario Beltran is in 3, he's in 22nd place. Tyrell Brunson is in lane 2 over there. He's currently sitting in 11th overall. And Trayden Burish rounds out this heat. 21st place down in lane number 1. Samuel Sperlin in lane 7 there, the second closest to us, first one done, and he's going to start climbing up. 4 climbs in this first round. You can climb it any way. Over in lane number 3, Mario Beltran, now Caldwell. Jevning first to touch. So Jevning in lane 6, third from the right on your screen, and Caldwell in lane 5, 1 to his left are the top 2 seeded men, both men inside the top 10 after 1 day. Jevning getting a second good climb there. Caldwell reaching for the first one. You got to hit the beam. That's the sander that was briefed, not the rope that's tied around it. Another good one for Jevning. It's an 8-minute time cap on this one. On the RX men's side, there was 1 finisher. RX women might have had 2. Jevning with his final climb here, if he's able to get it, he's going to position, and he comes up about a foot short. Good one for Beltran. Good one for Caldwell, and Caldwell is actually going to kick off first. See if Jevning can track him down there. Jevning now using the legs to squeeze. And he touches it, so he'll take off. But Cole Caldwell, right there with about a 20-meter lead, will let these guys swim. Jevning tracking him down there. They got 100 meters in this interval. If you're able to finish this, you'll have to do 300 total meters of swimming. 50 as that first lap, 100 in the middle to get back to the rope for more rope climbs, another 100 to get back for a last smallest set of rope climbs, and then 50 meters to the finish.
Caldwell still leading the pack.
Caldwell and Jevning, top 2 seeded men after yesterday, are already on their swim. Caldwell's about to make the turn at 50. Sperlin drops in out there in lane number 7. It looks like he's going to be the third one to finish up that opening set of 4 rope climbs. Lane number 1, Barrowcliff gets a good, or Trayden Burish, gets a good mark from his judge. Lane 2, Tyrell Brunson, he's taking a seat on the edge of the pool there. Caldwell has turned. He still has about a 15-meter lead. Barrowcliff on the right, lane number 8, trying to get a climb as Burish reaches on lane 1, and I believe Barrowcliff gets it, and he'll be the 4th man in his first heat who kicks off the wall and makes his way down for a 100-meter swim. 3 minutes and 10 seconds have elapsed on the clock, and Caldwell is going to be entering screen left here as Burish kicks off and starts in on that 100-meter swim. Beltran going up again there in the black cap. Can't tell if he touched that one or not, but Caldwell is back. So he's in lane 5. And you see he uses that momentum getting out of the water. I wonder if he's pushing off the ground to help do that. But it is working for Caldwell. No rep on that one, and he nods and he says, yeah, I know I didn't get it. He's definitely using the ground
There we go with the tag for Coldwell in lane number 5. We are just now halfway.
3 done
Sperlin on his way
for Caldwell.
down to his
The
road.
judge gave a sign. It's usually a no rep sign, but that was a good rep, meaning he's done with his set. So Caldwell off for another 100-meter swim at the 4:17 mark.
Back on his
And
100
Jevning
meters
now back.
in there.
Sperlin coming to join him here in lane 7. Sperlin was the fastest swimmer on that first 50 and also had the fastest split on that middle 100. So Cole Caldwell came into the day with a 3rd and a 12th yesterday. You see Jevning there. He's going legless and not using the ground, not using the legs. He gets 1 and goes to the wall immediately. Sperlin is going to give an attempt on his second as Jevning gets ready, or his first as Jevning gets ready for his second.
Headed back.
Barrow Cliff about 25 meters from finishing that middle 100. Jevning gets a second one. Sperlin, gentle touch on the first one there. Caldwell about 5 meters from the turnaround on that second 100-meter swim. Jevning trying for the last one here.
15-meter turnaround.
He gets it. Sperlin trying to get situated here and see if he can reach. And he touches for the second time. Jevning will push off. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the time cap. There'll be 2.5 more heats of men coming up.
On the 100-meter swim here in lane
The
number
half
6.
heat will be a split heat with some women. Only 8 lanes out here as opposed to 10 that we have inside the Overland Park Convention Center where a majority of the workouts are taking place. Barrow Cliff on the right side.
100 meters.
Looks like he got the first one there as Sperlin got the last one. So Samuel Sperlin will push off on that swim.
Making his
And
way
he'll
back
be
to
the
the
3rd
lead.
male athlete to get through the second set of rope climbs.
2 minutes
I think Mario
remaining.
Beltran just got his 4th one done, so he's got a 100-meter swim ahead of him.
Lane number
Great to
3.
finish the rope climbs, depending on how much you like the swim. I don't know if the reward is very good or not, though. Barrow Cliff looks like he gets another one. Now Caldwell is entering screen, swimming in there in lane number 5. He's about to touch the wall.
To his rope.
There it is. You have 2 climbs. Now watch this.
15-meter swim
He's
is
gonna
back.
go underwater. He can reach the bottom. Propels himself up. Gets the legs on. Makes the touch.
Well, with the tag there.
Now, and the head judge says a no rep because he didn't get the beam. That's a little inconsistent with what was getting rewarded earlier. He's not going to worry about it though. Goes back down and touches. So Cole Caldwell is going to have a chance to set a time to beat. We're going to follow him in here. Caldwell had a top 10 finish here last year. Top 10, I believe, also had the fittest experience. I don't have all the notes, but in winter. Doesn't seem to compete too often, but I noticed immediately when he took the floor for what was the first workout yesterday, event 4 on the scoreboard, that he has taken 3rd place in. That even sitting on the rower for the first time, there was a seriousness about his demeanor and intensity on his face that wasn't mirrored by all the athletes necessarily. Of course, they all came to compete, but I do think there are some of these guys, and maybe Cole Caldwell is one of them, who, only competes a couple times a year, but when he does it with a lot of intensity. 7:45. So Caldwell is going to be the only finisher here in heat number 1 for the elite men. Looks like he's got his wife and child there.
Caldwell. Unofficial time.
So Cole Caldwell, good day yesterday, great start to the day today. 7:45, scored a beat as heat 2 for the men. I'll be coming up in a minute. Cole,
What's up, man?
how was that workout? It's definitely unique from the looks of it. How was it to do it?
It was good. I mean, it was definitely about the rope. Just trying to figure out how to get up and not get too many no reps. And then you can just get back to swimming.
Yeah, I was trying to do a little research on you. It seems like you only compete a couple times a year, but
Yeah.
it seems like you come pretty prepared.
Yep, I try to, control what you can control, and always just working on what I'm not good at. And so, yeah, just kind of bringing up those lower finishes and continuing to be good at what I'm good at, and just kind of improve every year.
Well, off to a decent start. Nice job on that one.
Thanks, man.
See you for the run.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Cole Caldwell, 7:45. Top time after the first heat of men here on Swim Climb from Jewish Community Center in Overland Park, Kansas, Saturday morning here at Monster Games 2025. I don't see the second heat of men out here yet. Oh yeah, they're making their way down the pool now.
All right, heat 2 making their way out on the pool.
So we'll change out our notes and bring them in.
In lane number 1, we're going to have Justin Schilling. Lane 2, Colin Bush. Lane 3, Chris Cook. Lane
Wild.
4, Claire Chapman. In lane number 5,
Like the brand?
Number 6, Colton O'Day. Lane number 7, Zach DiCarlo. Around in the south. In lane number 8, we've got EJ Hine.
All right, so coming towards us are the guys in heat number 2. Closest to us is lane 8. That's going to be EJ Hine. He's in the 9th place overall after yesterday. Next to him in the blue there, Zach DiCarlo comes in 14th place after 2 workouts. Next to him in the blue cap, Colton O'Day sits in 15th place. Or maybe that's 10th place. 10th place overall. He had a 10th and a 7th yesterday. Still out of the pool there is Jay Fresh. He currently sits in 20th. Lane 4 is empty. Lane 3, Chris Koch. Lane 2, Colin Bosch. And lane 1, Justin Schilling. Colton O'Day in 10th and EJ Hine in 9th are the only 2 athletes in the top 10 after 1 day of competition. And we see Swim and Climb, the workout. If you guys are just joining us this morning, it's Saturday morning. This is event 1. It was supposed to happen yesterday morning. Due to thunderstorms all throughout the night, Jason Ansley and the competition team had to call an audible, and
Go.
the JCC was accommodating to make that possible. So the entirety of day 1 and day 2 were flipped. Now, only one finisher in that first heat. And in the case that it comes down to a tie, the tie break is this first 50-meter swim. Colin Bosch on the other side of the pool in lane number 2, EJ Hine in lane number 8, and then Jay Fresh, the top 3 on this first swim. 50 meters on the first swim. So most of the heat at the wall here. EJ Hine on the right side is going to be first to attempt, but he's not going to get it. Jay Fresh also a no rep there. Lane number 3, Chris Koch gets the leg. EJ another. You got to get the legs involved, I think. Colin Bosch trying. Chris Koch in lane 3. Oh, Jay Fresh, yes, in lane number 5.
Come on, Jay.
EJ Hine, 3 attempts and no good ones so far. Jay Fresh gets another one there in lane 5. Good adjustment after the first miss. Colton O'Day in the blue cap. Slowest swimmer. Can he make it up on the rope?
2 hands.
Oh man, that's a lot of time under tension for old O'Day. It's not what you want, but he gets the rep, so it makes it count. Jay Fresh, middle of the pool, going for the last rep if he can get it, and that's a good one for Jay Fresh. I put the goggles back on here before heading in for a 100-meter swim. So Jay Fresh at about 2 minutes will kick off and start in on that 100-meter swim. Lane number 3, Chris Koch, 24th place, and looking to move up the leaderboard today. And in lane number 7, Zach DiCarlo right there in front of us. So 3 men have finished up that first 4 rope climbs. They got 100 meters of swim coming up. 4 men still working here. Justin Schilling, far side of the pool, just out of the water. And now Colin Bosch attempting to get another rep. He gets it. Colton O'Day in the blue cap going for another one, inching his way up. He gets it. And EJ Hine on the right side of the floor still working. I don't think he's gotten a single rep yet. Bosch heads out in lane 2, so he'll be
At the turnaround, that is Jay Fresh leading the field in lane
fourth
number
athlete to go. We do have one empty
at
lane
that
here.
3-minute mark.
Schilling on his final rep, and he gets it, so he'll be the 5th one to get it done. Colton O'Day,
That was his
blue
final
cap.
on to the 100 meters. There's a tag there for O'Day.
That should be his last one, so EJ Hine maybe left alone here. Colton O'Day was the slowest swimmer, and he looks like he's going to go to the backstroke. See if EJ can figure one out here.
25
So as far as the swimmers coming back down this way, we got DiCarlo now on our left, trying to close in on Jay Fresh. 3.5 minutes gone of the 8-minute time cap.
Backstroking his way down the pool. DiCarlo trying to catch up to Fresh there in lane number
And in
7.
lane number 3, Chris Koch there on the left side is creeping up on these guys too. Now in the second round, they only have 3 rope climbs.
Koch making his way down.
See how much they learned from the first set.
He's coming back at their ropes for 3 climbs.
Take your time, Jay.
Jay and Zach are both back for 3. Chris is going to join them there.
Number 2 at the
EJ Hine on the right is still trying to get the first rep.
down to his climbs.
Looks like Zach DiCarlo, and he's going underneath, and he's going to use that technique where he pushes off the bottom of the pool that we saw from Cole Caldwell
He's got it.
to get a rep.
Fresh right there with him.
Jay Fresh gets one.
You're good. You're good.
Chris Koch,
There in
couldn't,
lane
no
number 3.
no signal from the judge at all. I
One red for
can't quite see his fingers. I think he did get one. So all 3 guys with 1 rep there. Different ways of doing it. Jay Fresh doing the legless to get out. Then the big reach.
There's another.
Zach DiCarlo using the bottom to his advantage.
As well as DiCarlo.
But getting the legs on the rope at some point
Koch making his way up
is
there
worth it.
in
Chris
lane number
Koch,
3. Got a tie.
and he's going to actually pass
Back to
both
the
guys
100
there.
meters.
at the 5-minute mark. He'll sit out on the 100-meter swim for the second time. Only one finisher in the first heat was Cole Caldwell, 7:45, 8-minute cap. Zach DiCarlo finishes that round of 3. Remember, if they were to tie, it comes down to the first 50 meters. In terms of getting stuck on the swim, I'm not sure how they're scoring that. Do you know how they're scoring that?
No idea.
If you
Try
try to find that out for you guys, because I
Reading rules and regulations is not my strong suit.
still got 2 minutes and change, so these guys can get back from that 100-meter swim. The athletes spread out across the pool here. Lane number 2, Colin Bosch is going to kick off for another 100 meters. Justin Schilling,
Gonna be tagging that wall pretty much at the same time.
can't tell if he got that one or no.
50-meter halfway mark.
But let's see what's going on with our
Both
swimmers.
made the turnaround. We've got less than 2 minutes remaining. Bosch on that swim in lane number 2. We've got O'Day on his way back. Zach DiCarlo taking over.
Are there any partial reps if they get stuck on the swim? Like it's 50 a rep?
remaining.
No, 50 is 1 rep. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, they get one down.
1 back. Yeah. So 50 meters counts as a rep, just in case anyone gets stuck on the swim. But we still got 1 minute 20 seconds for these 3 guys to all get back and see if they can get 1 or 2 of these climbs.
So that first 50 minutes is a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I got that. I was just curious, like, these guys are going to make it, but if they all got caught here, then it would defer to that. Yeah, this is cool, though. Zach DiCarlo is back. We got 1 minute to go to the time cap. Chris Koch is going to get back as well. Colton O'Day in the blue cap is just coming back from the first 100. Zach DiCarlo in the blue on the right is going up for the first of 2 climbs here.
Both with one.
Chris Koch gets it at the same time. Colton O'Day going for 1 of 3 climbs here in the second round. Koch, and hits it. DiCarlo hits it. 20 seconds. They're not going to get down the pool. They'll try, but they're going to go down to a tiebreaker. I don't remember which one of those guys. 10 seconds. So DiCarlo's going to try, but he'll get caught on the last swim. So Caldwell at 7:45 will maintain the lead. Big tap there for Jay Fresh. That could be a huge in terms of a tiebreaker. Time has hit, and these guys are still swimming. Someone's got to let them know.
What's that?
Time's already hit. These guys are still swimming.
Number 1 at 7:45.
So DiCarlo's going to finish it for good measure, but ultimately come up 1 rep short of finishing. Same for Chris Koch. And Cole Caldwell will continue to have the lead after 2 heats of men. We got 1.5 more heats of men coming. And some of the top guys after yesterday will be in these next couple of heats. Heat 3 is making their way down the pool now. Chris Koch and Zach DiCarlo ultimately finished all the work, just got that swim done a little bit after the time cap.
All right, we're bringing out Heat 3.
I told you you're good.
You did good too, Zach. So Zach DiCarlo and Chris Koch, it'll come down to the tie break from that first 50.
Number 4, Rankin.
They're talking about who. I can't remember who got that first 50.
And then lane number 8, we've got Gabriel Townsend.
Mentioned we have some of the top guys after yesterday. Right here in lane number 8, Gabriel Townsend sitting in 3rd place overall, 10th on event number 4, 1st on event number 5. Next to him, Kyle Peterson. He's got the white cap on. He's in 16th after 1 day of competition. Empty in 6th. Travis Wolf in lane 5 currently sits 8th place overall. He had a 6th and a 9th, couple of top 10s to start out his Monster Games 2025. Empty in 4. Cooper Besselhoff, 13th after 1 day. Corby Foxall down in lane 2 sits in 2nd. He won the first workout, got 4th on the second one. And Mike Tulomero sits 15th. So all these guys inside the top 16. We have 2 of the podium places occupied by men in this heat. Noah Wilson is the leader after day 1. He'll be in the next heat, which will be a split heat with the women. Time to beat is 7:45 from Cole Caldwell. Swim and climb. 50 meters down, 4 climbs. 100 meters, 3 climbs. 100 meters, 2 climbs. 50 meters to the finish, so finish where they started. 300 meters total of swimming. And 9 climbs if you're able to finish underneath the 8-minute time cap. So far, 1 man has done it. There's Cole Caldwell. 2 men were on that last swim, and the tie break is this first 50 meters. Kyle Peterson in the white cap there, and Travis Wolf in the middle of the pool, going to be the fastest swimmers here. Townsend closest to us here, about 5th in the heat. Foxall looks like he's sitting 3rd.
Leading the way in lane number 7, Kyle Peterson. Look at the apple.
So Peterson, 37 seconds on that 50. And straight to the rope. Travis Wolf, same thing. Now we're going to really get to see some different techniques here. We'll see who's been studying, because going underneath, pushing off the bottom, and getting that momentum up is definitely the best way to do it. But if you haven't been watching, you might not know it. Foxall gets one in lane 2. Peterson got one as well. Foxall, though, using a lot of upper body energy there. There's more efficient ways to get it done. Let's see if he sticks with that legless pull the whole time on that wet rope. He gets it for a second time. Vesikov gets one in 3. No rep for Peterson. And lane 1 is on the left, lane 8 is on the right. From left to right, we got Mike Tulomero, Corby Foxall just getting his 3rd. Cooper Bessikov getting his 2nd. Travis Wolf in the middle of the pool with an empty lane on either side, and he uses like a little frog kip in the air to get up there for a rep. On the right side, Kyle Peterson is in 7 in the white cap, and Gabriel Townsend is in lane 8 to the far right. 1 rep to go for Foxall. I think Travis Wolf just finishes it up. Oh, no, he may have one more to go. Foxhall now starting to slip. He's going to try to get the legs into it. He's hanging over there on the left side. Peterson coming. Peterson gets the third. Foxhall is so close here. Wolf finishes. Foxhall, tons of time under tension here, shaking out the grip. He's got it locked in with the legs. Can he get it? Big rep here for Foxhall. I mean, a reach is right there. This is so much time. Vesterkloff pushed off.
Cooper is off the rope, back on his swim. Foxhall just hanging out, trying to get that climb.
Come on, Corby. Up or down? And it's down. No rep for Peterson again. He's sort of flailing at that bar.
All right.
Maybe a little bit more composure. He's used a lot of energy. I think he's only got one rep left.
Back down the pool.
Travis Wolf has finished up 50 meters at the 3-minute mark, so he's on a good pace to potentially finish this. Foxhall, that grip is completely gone. Another no rep for Peterson. So, a couple of costly situations here for some of these guys. Gabriel Townsend has yet to get a single rep.
Here comes Travis Wolf. Got about 25 meters to go.
Lamero in 1, gonna give it a go. Peterson in 7 as well. Just unable to get that leg clamp for Peterson. Foxhall in that same hanging position. At this point, he just has to reach up there. I mean, it's within your reach. Just use all momentum.
Cooper has made the turnaround.
And he comes
Making his way back
down to the pool. Travis Wolf, middle of the pool, now the clear leader. Lane 5.
Travis on that first climb, in that tag.
And that's one done for him.
Seems to have gotten the strategy.
Vesterkloff working on the swim. He's got about 25 meters to go. They're the only two guys that have finished that first 4. Wolf with another leap and touch.
Just at that 4.5 minute mark. Again, 8-minute time cap. Unofficial time to be set by Phorm.
And again, Wolf with that technique. Very nicely done, Travis Wolf. He's got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. There's a good chance he's going to get this done. Join Caldwell is our only finisher so far. Now Foxhall. He's got 3, and this is the 3rd time he's been in this position, just hanging there. The legs locked in. Seems like his grip's completely gone. He's staring up. I mean, it's not even a foot from his hands to the beam, but it must look like a mile to him. Him and Peterson just completely baffled by this rope. Tulamero and Townsend also have not been able to finish those first 4. Townsend, I don't think, has gotten a single one yet. Vesterkloff.
Trying to get that tag. He's got it.
He gets another one. CrossFit Omaha. And he inches his way up. Touches, so Vesterkloff, 2 down, 1 to go in this middle interval of climbs.
We got Travis.
Corby Foxhall is going to come up short again.
Wasting no time, heading right
Travis
back
Wolf,
down.
50 meters done, 50 meters to go in his 3rd swim. The only man on the swim. Vesterkloff's going to try to go again. He's got 1
Cooper back up.
remaining.
Gonna have 1 final cross in this round.
Not going to get it there.
Travis out at that halfway point.
25 meters to go for
25
Travis.
meters left.
Less than 2 minutes to the time cap, so he's going to have to
2
hustle.
final climbs plus 1 length of the pool.
Townsend giving it a go on the right side. Trying to get his first rep. Not going to get it. Vesterkloff will get the tag, so that's 3 done in that middle interval. He'll start on the swim. Every 50 meters counts as a rep. He's got 90 seconds to go. Can Foxhall or Peterson get this last rep? Foxhall, no. Peterson,
Cooper is back
no.
on another 100 meters.
Travis
Here comes
Wolf
in lane number 5.
league of his own here in this heat. Trying to join Caldwell. We got 1 minute to go and 2 climbs. Let's check his technique there in lane number 5. Pull, and then he's gonna kick up and reach. Ooh, slipping down a little bit there. Yeah, kick and reach gets the job done. Peterson's trying something similar, but it's not working for him. Last one for Wolf. We have 45 seconds to go. Gets it.
15 meters remaining for Travis Wolf. Unofficial time to beat second.
So
he's
he's not gonna get
Caldwell, 7:45.
Caldwell's
We've got
time,
30
but he has a
seconds
chance to
remaining.
finish here. Travis Wolf, 30 seconds to try to become our second finisher for the elite men here. And only the third finisher in the men's division for the morning. We had one guy finish in the RX division on the men. I think 2 of the women. So Bessigloff will get that 50 meters. That's good for him. Could come in big time. We got 5 seconds to the time cap, and it looks like Wolf is going to come up
3, 2, 1, time.
a couple meters short of finishing.
Heat number 3.
So he's going to be entered into that tie-break situation
That time is still gonna
with Zach DiCarlo and Chris Koch. It'll go back to their first 50-meter swim
in heat number 1. We're gonna have
by Travis Wolf. Wins his heat, and he's second, third, or fourth overall, as we have only a couple guys coming up in the next one. So it'll be another good finish there for Travis Wolf. Definitely inside the top 10 and keep himself in the hunt. About 12 meters short, maybe 10 meters short. So to go back to the tie break, because there were 2 other guys in the previous heat that were stuck on the same distance. But no matter what, it'll be in top. Can't be worse than 8th. Could be as good as 2nd. Oh, there's still 4 guys to go. All right, we got heat number 4 coming out here. It's going to be a split heat. Some of the men, some of the women. So our last guys and the first of the elite ladies. The women will be closer to us. Ellen Smith will be in lane number 8 here. She currently sits in 12th place overall. Addie Hendry will be in lane number 7. She sits in 19th place. Caroline Jarrett will be in lane number 6. She's in 16th overall. On the other side of the floor, Max Krieg is in lane 5. He comes in 5th place overall. There's an empty lane 4. In lane 3 is Jeff Burden. He sits 4th overall. Empty in lane 2. And Noah Wilson, the leader for the men, is in lane number 1. And we got a birthday. Happy birthday to Addie Hendry. Addie Hendry with the Resiliency Project, working with Monster Games this year. Clearly a great athlete, also an inspiration in terms of her community. So give Resiliency Project a look, check them out, see what they're all about. Monster Games working with them, giving all of their gate to them this year. They always work with these organizations. And check out Addie Hendry on Instagram. Wish her a happy birthday as well. So first look at the women. Last look at the elite men here as they take on swim and climb Saturday morning from Monster Games. If you're just joining us on the coverage this morning, this is event 1, but it's day 2 of competition. We had to do a complete audible and take day 2 and make it day 1, and day 1 and make it day 2 due to some weather that came in. And also, of course, the JCC, your Jewish Community Center in Overland Park, being accommodating and working with Jason to make that possible. And Ellen Smith, great streamline there. Feet are out of the water on the kick. Nice long reach. Clearly, we have a swimmer in our midst in Ellen Smith. Now, this first 50 meters will ultimately be a tie break if it's needed at the end of the workout. In terms of the scoring, every 50 meters counts as a rep, and of course, every rope climb starts as a rep. So Ellen Smith's going to beat the guys here. She's going to have one of the faster times that we've seen from anyone this morning. About 35-6 seconds on that. Max Krieg is going to out-tap Noah Wilson there. So if it comes to a tie break between them, it'll be Krieg before Wilson. Krieg currently in 5th overall. Huge jump out of the water. Noah Wilson as well. Noah gets a faster rep there. Max does get a good one. Verdon starting to climb up in the white cap. And he's using that technique that Corby Foxall used, and I don't recommend that one. You got to get the legs involved, whether it's pushing off the bottom, grabbing it with the rope, or pinching it with the legs. Noah Wilson with the no rep there. Very close. He's down there in lane number 1. That's a good one. Krieg has 1 to go. Wilson gets 4 done. Krieg gets 4 done. 90 seconds. So 2 of the top contenders on the men's side kicking off on the swim. 100 meters here. See how Ellen Smith's doing here on the right side. Not quite going to get it. Krieg with already 5 meters over Noah Wilson. Checking with the guys when they make the turn, I think. Verdon, another miss. Ellen Smith messing with the grip there.
Gonna be first back to the turnaround in lane number 5.
See if Ellen can get one here. Jeff now trying to use the legs, left side. Didn't get him quite high enough. Good one for Ellen Smith. That's her final one. Nice streamline again, and we know Ellen, I'm gonna see this actually, 2:22. Let's see how fast her 100 meter split is. Let's pick up with the guys. So, Max Krieg, a 4th place and a 6th place yesterday. Noah Wilson, 2 2nd place finishes to have 190 out of 200 possible points available. He was very close to getting the win in both 4 burpee box jump overs short of Foxall, and came down to a missed rep on his second to last thruster, which Townsend was able to hold on to that set and beat him by a couple seconds. Foxall did not get through that first set of climbs. Townsend also did not, so Max Krieg, who sits in 5th currently, sees Jeff Verdon in the white cap, unable to do climbs. The guy in 3rd could not do a single climb. The guy in 2nd got 3 of the 4. The guy in 1st over there, Noah Wilson, and Max Krieg, of the top 5, are definitely looking to be in the best situations as they're managing swim and climb much better than almost anyone has. Krieg kicking off again. Noah gets it, and he'll kick off. And Ellen Smith coming back. She's going to tag at 3:45, so that was about 1 minute and 22-3 seconds for the 100 for Ellen Smith. Very nice in the water. Looks like Caroline Jarrett's having a nice seat on the pool there, taking in the beautiful day. Verdon unable to get one yet. Let's see Smith get 1 or 2.
These gentlemen are going to make it under that.
No rep there. Verdon. Another attempt and a miss. Addie, the birthday girl, is going to give it a go. She got a big cheering session.
Gonna have 50 more meters down the pool.
Look, here.
Wasting no time, turning right back around, making his way back. His turnaround.
One hand up. Now hit
We're at the 4 minute.
Ellen with a tag.
Ellen Smith gets one.
Number 8. Final climb for
Again, it's
Smith.
3-2-1 for the women, so she's only got 1 to go. Krieg with 25 meters to go. Noah Wilson's got about 40. We have 3 minutes and change. Smith will get it. So Ellen Smith's going to be sending a decent score here for the women as she kicks off. Krieg is coming back to the wall, and Max Krieg is looking to pick up an event win here. He's got 2 climbs, 50 meters, in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Well, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to the time to beat of Cole Caldwell. Big hip drive, nice leg clamp. Max Krieg putting on a clinic here in the pool, the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness captain. Top 10 at Wadapalooza, 15th and 16th the last 2 years at semifinals, 6th place at NorCal after a slow start on Heavy Isabel. Noah Wilson in the background is going to get 1.
We haven't even reached 6 minutes
Let's see if we can get Noah's last one over there. He'll kick off, but Max Krieg is going to be the man on swim and climb here for Monster Games, event number 1 here on Saturday morning. He's picking up the pace. We're just past the 6-minute mark. Combination of good swimmer, good puller, and some competition experience as well. And Max Krieg is going to cruise in to an event win, 4th place, 6th place yesterday, and a runaway victory for the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness man here, Max Krieg. Ellen Smith just finished up her 100-meter swim with 90 seconds to go. But that's the way to start the day as Krieg looks to climb back up. Noah Wilson is going to finish here.
Noah Wilson, lane number 1, unofficially 6:43.
That's going to be a 3rd consecutive 2nd place finish for Noah Wilson, so he'll maintain the overall lead. And Ellen Smith finished her rope climb, and she's coming down the pool. Let's bring her in, see if we can get a female finisher here.
We got 60 seconds.
1 minute, and as good of a swimmer as she is, I think she's definitely going to be setting the time to beat here in heat number 1 for the women.
25 meters to go.
25 meters to go, Ellen Smith. 9th place on Hepner yesterday, 18th place on Ravine. The barbell getting her a bit, but the pool and the rope climbs clearly something she thrives at. So Ellen Smith,
30 seconds remaining.
she'll tag at about the 7:30 mark.
7:31 for Ellen Smith.
Ellen, you must have a swimming background. What was the highest level you swam at? I thought that may be the case. Very well done. A little bit of college swimming experience. Definitely paid off on that one. Ellen Smith pumped up, 7:30. I don't know, that might be good enough to hang on for the win. Only 2 guys were faster than that. Yeah. Oh, you won Michael Phelps last year. Oh, you skipped last year. Oh my goodness. Is she here? Oh, wow. So this is going to be a great day. All right, Ellen Smith, 3 swimming workouts in her career at Monster Games, and an 18-month-old baby coming to join her today.
Shout out Taylor at Sentinel.
Taylor from Sentinel. Oh, I saw you with your CEO shirt on yesterday. That's okay. There's good things about those guys. Max, how you've done a lot of working out, a lot of competitions. How unique was that one?
Very unique. It was a lot of fun. I like stuff like that where like nobody could practice that specific element before competition day. Because even if you saw those one people with a barbell like over the pool, I guarantee that rope felt a lot different than that rope out there.
Is it thick?
It's thick. It's slippery. Yeah, it was tough. But I think me going in one of the later heats and watching the previous heats, I got some tips like Cole, he was jumping out of the water.
Yep.
Obviously wearing the jammers and squeezing your legs helps a lot.
Yep.
So yeah, just like watching other competitors and trying to adapt on the fly.
Well, very nice. And should bump you up the leaderboard quite a bit. 3 of the guys ahead of you really struggled on that.
I hope so.
Ready for the run?
Ready for the run.
All right, good stuff, Zach. Max, excuse me, we'll see you in a bit. And Max Krieg likes the stuff you can't prepare for. I think that a lot of the athletes that they get towards the top of the sport are in a similar situation in terms of really liking that unpredictability, the adapting on the fly, the putting fitness into action in unconventional ways in competition. It's not the easiest thing for competition organizers to do. Obviously, not everyone could have this setup, but Jason Ansley, he made a big move down to Overland Park this year, and obviously came down here visiting places and brainstorming ideas with Hepner and Stephen Tackett, who's on his team, and they came up with a pretty cool one here. Heat 2 for the women. So we had 2 men sub 7 minutes. They were both in that heat, Max Krieg and Noah Wilson. Noah Wilson will maintain the overall lead. Ellen Smith sets the time to beat 7:30 unofficially. Cole Caldwell out of heat 1 for the men will take 3rd place, 7:45. There was only 3 guys in the elite division to finish under the 8-minute time cap. 3 others got caught on that last swim. Travis Wolf, Zach DiCarlo, and Chris Koch. Those are guys who go down to the tiebreaker for 4th, 5th, and 6th. But a good finish for all those guys nonetheless. The second heat of women is in the pool. In lane number 7, we have Emily Salome. Lane 6, Charity Abercrombie. Lane 5, as we work away from us here, Madison Maines. Lane 4, Sarah Firestone. Lane 3, Shay Nash. And farthest from us, in the gold swim cap, Maisie Peeney, who sits 5th overall. And Madison Maines, looks like we got another swimmer here for the women. She's got a body length lead over Maisie and Shay already. This 50 meters does count as a tie break if it should be needed, and it likely will be needed. Every 50 meters counts as a rep. Every rope climb, of course, counts as a rep. And for the women, it's 3, 2, and 1 by round. The first and last swim are 50 meters, and the middle ones are 100 meters, bringing it to the rope at the end of each one of those, of course. Maines about 40 seconds on that swim. Maisie Peeney pretty quick as well. Nash is here. Firestone is here. Maisie Peeney 11th and 2nd yesterday to bump her up into the 5th spot. Sarah Firestone's the next highest seeded athlete. She's in 13th with a 17th and an 11th. Those are the athletes on the far left side of the screen, Peeney, Nash, and Firestone, from left to right, and then Maines, Abercrombie, and Salome. Abercrombie in the gray there, she's going to drop off the rope. And the purple bottoms with a purple top, lane number 4 is Sarah Firestone. She's going to get a good one. Right next to her on the right in the all-black, Madison Maines. Needs about another inch. She's going to get it. Maisie Peeney gets one on the far left side. No rep in lane 3 for Shay Nash. Good rep for Salome. And I think Firestone's got 3 done. So she'll set off on a 100-meter swim here. Sun's coming out. It's getting warm.
2 links of the pool, down and back.
And Maisie Peeney finishes up and she kicks off and she'll pass Firestone almost immediately. Maines is done and Nash is done. So for the first time, we're actually gonna have a little bit of a race on the swim here. Abercrombie and Salome still working on it, but we got 4 women on the swim, so.
In lane number 5, catching up to Nash in lane number 3. This is harder to see.
Look at this. Look at these sunglasses.
How is sunnies? Lane number 2.
So 4 women in heat 2 here working on this 100 meters after that first 3 rope climbs. We're at the 3-minute mark, and Maisie Peeney is going to make the turn. 5th place after yesterday, a really strong start to the competition for her. So in terms of the overall competition, if you're following closely, with the change of the schedule, we're actually not going to get any gymnastics through the first 4 events, minus a burpee box jump over, but I mean any high skill gymnastics. And so if there are athletes in this field that are very good at gymnastics, look for them to make some moves late in the competition overall. And if you know that you're one of those athletes, don't panic too much because your opportunity is still coming. We got 75 toes to bar and 75 chest to bar tonight. We have some ring muscle ups and handstand walking tomorrow as well on the back-to-back. So the gymnasts will have their opportunity. So that 4-person race has turned into a 1-person runaway. Maisie Peeney with about a 20-meter lead over the rest of the women.
Going stroke for stroke here.
Salome did eventually finish up on the 3 rope climbs. Maines closer to us. Firestone back about 10 meters from these 2. Shay Nash right on par with Maines there. And Maisie Peeney taking a big rest before going after these 2 rope climbs. In lane 6, Charity Abercrombie still working on that first set. And that looks like a really good climb for Charity Abercrombie. She'll get her second of 3 as Maisie gets her first of 2 in the middle round. Shay Nash, big pull and nice leg clamp there. She gets it done. Madison Maines, lane number 5 there in the all black. She'll get one. Maisie Peony going for her second and final one. She'll get it, so 100 more meters coming up for Maisie. Salome's about to enter the screen on the bottom here, coming back from that 100. Shay Nash gets the second one. Madison Maines up for the second time. She'll get it, so she'll start on her second swim. Sarah Firestone, a big rest after the swim, but she gets a good rep there. Salome is back. Charity Abercrombie with 1 to go. So we got Peony, Nash, and Maines onto the third swim, the second 100. Firestone in the purple, 1 climb to go before starting it on the same swim. And Charity Abercrombie finishes 3, and she'll start out on her first 100-meter swim. So Emily Salome now the only woman at the rope, and again with the huge splash. But not wasting any energy on the way down. She's got 1 to go. Everyone else is swimming. Let's see if we can get Salome's climb. And then we'll catch up with the women on the swim. Maisie Peony making the turn at the 50-meter mark.
We've got 2 minutes remaining. If you're just now joining us, this is our second heat.
So Salome's going to start in on a 100-meter swim here.
It's day 2 here, Monster Games 2025.
Maisie Peony has made the turn. Shay Nash is doing the backstroke. It's only about 10 meters behind her. Sarah Firestone is doing the backstroke, working away from us. We have 90 seconds to go. Madison Maines just kicked off in lane number 5. 50 meters counts as a rep, so getting to that wall makes a big difference. Abercrombie's got about 10 meters to go. She's standing and resting. Breaststroke for Salome. Firestone also taking a break before starting out on the breaststroke. Breaststroke for Madison Maines moving towards us. Shane Nash with 1 minute to go. She's got the last 15 meters. But Maisie Peony at the 7:04 mark is going to tap. Ellen Smith will end up holding the time to beat 7:30. That's 20 seconds from now. Maisie with 1 final rope climb here.
1 final climb there for Maisie, trying to get that tag.
She's going to get it, and I don't think she's got the swimming capacity to finish it in 35 seconds, as we've seen hardly anyone do that even when they're fresh in the first one. So she'll be our first athlete to get caught on that lap. Shade Nash as well will get caught there, so they'll go down to a tiebreaker. And this is huge for Madison Maines. She needs to get this rep. If she gets this rep, she'll hold the tiebreaker over both of those women, despite finishing this climb after her. So this is a huge rep. Multiple spots on the leaderboard affected. She'll get the tag. So Madison Maines on the tiebreak.
3, 2, 1, time. Give these ladies a round of applause. That was heat number 2.
And I believe that that's how it will work. Let's seek out some clarification, but I believe that the tie breaks that first 50, so the extra 20, actually 40 meters of swimming that Maisie Peony did will not count relative to Madison Maines, who did none of those 40 meters because of the tie break situation and the scoring of 1 rep per 50. Morning. So Maisie Peony, fastest, done with the rope climbs. Almost got down the pull. She had maybe 10 to 15 meters to go, but she will likely lose out on a tie break to Madison Maines there. Ellen Smith will hold the top time to beat. And we got another heat of women coming out. We believe there's 2 more heats of women total. Oh, there's 3 more heats of women. Wow, okay. Okay, 5 women in this heat. We have 3 more heats to go. Closest to us is Emma Harvang. She sits 3rd place overall. Next to her is Carrie Thompson. She's in 22nd currently in the blue top with white cap is Isabel Simonis. She's in 8th place overall. She had a 7th and a 5th yesterday. Next to her is Hannah Thompson, the maroon. She's in 25th place. Kaylin Hart rounds out the heat over there. Blue bathing suit, no cap on. She's in 6th place. We have 3 of the top 8 here. Harvey, 3rd with a 6th and a 1st. Kaylin Hart, other side of the pool, 6th with a 4th and a 7th. And Isabel Simonis, 8th with a 7th and a 5th. Getting set to take on swimming time.
Seconds.
30 seconds to the start here. Ellen Smith she came 2 heats ago. She was our first and only finisher on the women's side so far. 3 women in the previous heat got all the climbs done, but did not finish that 50 meters of swimming. And in a situation like that, we defer to the tie break, which is the first 50 meters of swimming. Emma, of course, is with the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness team, and Max Krieg, also on that team, got the win on the men's side of things. Let's see how Emma does here, as she's absolutely one of the athletes who's in the hunt for the overall win this weekend. But it looks like actually Carrie Thomas is the best swimmer amongst this group. Got some U.S. Army supporters here.
We've got Thomas leading the way in lane number 7, going to be tidying that wall.
So Carrie Thomas is going to get across underneath 40 seconds. A nice swim for her. It looks like Harvang is going to touch just ahead of Simonis by about a second, and Simonis and Hart tag almost simultaneously. That'll be a potentially interesting scenario if it comes down to a tiebreak for some reason between Simonis and Hart. 3 rope climbs for the women here. Harving pushes off that pool. We heard Max Krieg talk about it. She understands the technique. Kaylin Hart over there on the left. One of the other things that Max Krieg talked to us about was the jammers are more grippy than the legs. You see how long the pants are for Carrie Thomas there. Kaylin Hart has the bikini bottoms on, so she's not going to get that grip on the legs that some of the other women will get. You see Harvang has the partial shorts there, but she's able to get those hips on there, and she gets a second one done. But Carrie Thomas has 3 in the book, so the fastest swimmer was the fastest climber. And Carrie Thomas, 22nd overall to start here, but I mean, potentially setting up for a top 5 or better finish. And Hart unable to block the legs in again. Simonis in the white cap, she's getting close, and she gets a good tag there. Harvang got a no rep. That was very close and potentially pretty costly as well. Hannah Thompson now in the red top and gray middle of the pool. She's got to get the legs on the rope. Just relying on the grip, it's in the hands, it's almost impossible. Got to get the legs up there somehow. Simonis, nicely done there. Big hip drive. She's close enough to reach now. There it is. Harving again going for the last one. She's on the right side. She'll get it, so she'll be third in this heat to finish, as Simonis finished just ahead of her. So Simonis and Harving will head out. We got Thompson and Hart going to try to give it a go. Hart going deep there. She just can't get any purchase with the legs on the rope. And I think that's pretty much just going to come down to equipment. A pair of longer pants for the swim probably would have helped her out a ton. Let's check on our swimmers. At the 3-minute mark, Carrie Thomas is heading back towards us.
Carrie Thomas still leading the pack here in lane number 7, backstroke.
And we got a dead heat there between Harving and Simonis going the other way.
Once she reaches her rope, she's gonna have
So backstroke for Carrie here. You got the backstroke in a workout like this, I don't mind it. Obviously it's easier to breathe. Lane lines here so you can stay straight. They got the flags on the far side of the pool that you can use as a spotting. On the side with the ropes, there are no flags.
She's gonna have 2 climbs.
And interesting here is Emma Harving is just a nice steady front crawl or freestyle. And Simonis hasn't even put her head underwater for the most part. She does just do a little bit of a dive there, but just a breaststroke, no goggles on even. And at the 4-minute mark, we've got our first athlete getting back to the pool. Thomas is back. She's resting on the wall. Harving with about a body length lead over Simonis. Thompson now climbing in lane number 5, middle of the pool, gray shorts. Loses the grip. Harving is back for 2 climbs. Simonis is back for 2 climbs. So right side of the pool. And Thomas gets the first one by a fingertip. Hart getting some coaching from the sidelines. And Thomas going for it again here. Simonis gets 1. Thomas gets 2. Harvey gets 1. Thomas will kick off for the backstroke again. She's got 100 more meters. We got less than 3 minutes to go.
All right, Carrie Thomas back on her back, backstroking.
Harving's going to kick up here before Simonis. Harving also has the tiebreaker over Simonis from that first 50. Harving will touch and she'll head out on another 100. Simonis will touch and she'll sit out on the same 100. Hart and Thompson still stuck on that first set of 3 climbs. And Simonis does have the goggles on now. Harving right in front of us. Still with that body length lead over Simonis, so not much has changed for them in that middle set of climbs. Now, with 2 minutes and change to go, every 50 meters counting as a rep. These are huge reps here. A lot of time needed just to get one of these, and then there's 1 climb. If you can finish this 100 and get that 1 climb, you'll put yourself into that tie-break scenario with 3 women from the previous heat. And then it'll come down to that first swim, and you know, I can't keep track of all those tie breaks, but it's as good as these women can probably hope to do at this point with 90 seconds to go. Carrie Thomas in the same situation. She's finished 50. She's got 90 seconds to finish another 50. Harving has now caught her, and Simonis has caught her as well.
Any stroke is allowed here. Simonis right there next to them in lane number 6.
So all 3 women now within about 2 body lengths of each other. Very scientific and common measuring device for swimming body lengths. Harving on the left, Thomas in the middle, Simonis on the right with the breaststroke. Less than a minute to go. So they're all going to get to this wall. Ellen Smith will retain the overall lead. She awaits her 18-month baby who's coming to join her later today. Harving goes to the elementary backstroke. Now a little actual backstroke. 30 seconds to go. Can they get this climb? It's a huge climb. 3 women in the last heat got this climb. 22 seconds to go. Huge moment here for these women. Simonis is going to go first. Thompson on the rope. Harving on the rope. 12 seconds to go. And they all got it. And the swim, it doesn't matter.
Isabel, 3, 2, 1, time.
So the swimming is not going to matter for these women. They're all going to go down to a tie break. Isabel says good job to Emma. Carrie Thomas will beat Harving on the tiebreak. Harving will beat Simonis on the tiebreak. Not sure how those will shake out with the 3 women from the previous heat. So now we have 6 women from the last 2 heats that will be in that tiebreak scenario. And that first 50 will come into play.
Stands from Ellen Smith in heat number 1, unofficially 7:31. These ladies making it through that final climb.
2 heats of women to go. Great breaststroke there.
Yeah, that's what I can keep my heart rate lower at.
Hey, I think it's smart. And if you couldn't hear her, Isabel saying, doing the breaststroke allows me to keep my heart rate down. And I think that great decision there obviously allowed her to get up on the rope quick and get that final rep that's going to put her into that 6-way tie at this point. We still have 2 heats of women to go. They were hard. Second to last heat of women are making their way out here onto the pool. It's Monster Games 2025. We're at the Jewish Community Center in Overland Park, Kansas. We got 2 venues on site here. This pool, obviously, and then on the baseball field, there's a Project 1 workout going on. Athletes have been tackling this pool workout since 6 a.m. this morning. It's 8:30 here currently. The field work started at 7, and we do have athletes at the convention center down the road as well, where there's 3 competition floors. 3 days of competition, nearly about 900 athletes have shown up to compete at the 8th version of the Monster Games, and they got 5 different fields of play for them. Huge production here. Now you factor in bad weather that forced a change of schedule, not just a simple one. They flip-flopped the entire day yesterday with today. So these women have already done events 4 and 5 on paper, and this is event number 1 if you're looking on Competition Corner or on our graphic there. And it's the swimming pool or swim and climb. It may be called one or the other. Let's take a look at the women in this heat. Second to last heat for the elite women. Kelly Benfey, 16th place overall, is closest to us. Double thumbs up. Morgan Porter sits in 4th place overall with a 3rd and an 8th place yesterday. She's in lane 7 in the blue cap. Bria Sabatka, 11th place overall, is in the all black next to her. Shara Hoffman-Oberhofer, middle of the floor in the blue, middle of the pool in the blue. Taylor Beck in lane number 4. There's a scratch in lane 3. Lane 2 is Katie Cunningham. And lane number 1, Blair Cheney, currently sits in 10th overall. She was 9th and 10th yesterday.
3, 2, 1, go.
And the women in the second to last heat are off. And this first 50 is way more important than we really could have predicted. It is the tie break. And already in the last 2 heats alone, there were 6 women that got to the exact same point, which was finishing the last rope climb, but did not finish the last 50 meters. And so it'll go down to those stopwatches on this 50 meter. 25 seconds in here, and it looks like Shara in the pink cap, followed by Kelly Benfey, who told me she spent a lot of time working on her swimming when training for the CrossFit Games with plus 64 out of Australia, are going to be the first to touch. About 38 seconds there for Shara, about 42 for Kelly. In lane number 2, Katie Cunningham is the next one to get in. Lane 6, Bria. But in lane 5, Shara, aggressive up on that rope. She's in the colorful bathing suit there, and she gets a rep done relatively quickly. 3 climbs in this first interval for the women. Bria Sabatka, no. Morgan Porter on the right side in the blue cap. She gets one. Kelly Benfey inching up to the right. Purple shorts. She'll get up. Another one in the middle of the pool for Shara. Lane number 2, Katie Cunningham giving a go. Lane 1, Blair Cheney giving a go. Blair doesn't have those long pants on, though. That's going to be pretty tough.
Once these ladies have finished their rope climbs, they're going to be back on 100 meters.
Last climb for a couple of the women here. It looks like Morgan Porter and Shara are going to be. Porter's done.
To her swim here.
So Porter will kick off at the 145 mark. Shara is so close there. She's in the middle of the pool in the pink cap. The grip is probably giving out. Yep, can't hang on. Man, so close. Blair Cheney is going to get one in lane number 1. In lane 2, Katie Cunningham is stuck in that purgatory position, hanging on the rope. A good one for Benfey. Morgan Porter still the only one who's finished it up. 25 meters done for her. Shara Hoffman-Oberhofer fast on that swim and really aggressive with the first 2, but she's hit the wall here on the last one.
Minutes in. We've got an 8-minute time clock.
Take it, Sheriff. Take your time. Take your
Kelly
time.
Benfey gets it done, so she'll start out on that swim.
Behind
Bo! Right away! Lots of time.
And Bria Sabatka will be the third woman to kick off. And now Blair Cheney does figure it out despite not having those long trunks on.
On to a 100-meter swim.
Let's go, baby.
Morgan Porter made the turnaround in lane number 7.
So we got 4 women on the swim. Let's see if Shara can join them here. No, she's unable to. Again, she got so close. So we got Morgan Porter made the turn, leading the way at the 3:20 mark. Kelly Benfey on the left is second in the heat. Bria Sabatka to the right in lane 6. Third, Kelly within 5 meters of making the turn. Morgan Porter,
In lane number 6.
she's been getting around the competition circuit and having some fairly good results. Several top 10 finishes in the last 12-month stretch. Third and an 8th yesterday.
On that time clock yet.
Let's go, Sarah. Let's go. You got time. You got lots of time. Let's go.
Currently 4th place overall. Little scissor kick with the freestyle there. Scissor flutter flutter. So at about 4 minutes, she's going to touch the wall and settle in for 2 rope climbs.
Right away, Bo! Take your time.
Shara there,
Back to her
a lot of grip stress there. She's high up on it again. She's so close. Come on, Shara. Hips. Ah. Morgan Porter
Let's go.
gets 1 of 2 done here in the middle section of rope climbs.
Excellent strategy there.
Kelly Benfey coming into frame in the bottom of the screen is going to be second back.
Back up has figured it. Back on her swim.
Morgan Porter
100 meters. We are
finishes up the second climb, so she'll set in on another 100-meter swim with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And the most likely scenario is that she's going to end up in that group on the same tiebreak rep.
Kelly back up the rope in lane number 8.
Kelly checks with her judge and he says that's a good rep, so she drops down.
Back at her.
Veteran move to confirm that. Bria Sabatka up in the all black there. She'll reach for it. Benfey gets her second one, and she'll head back on the
In
swim.
lane number 1.
We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, so let's see if she can get back and get one more climb in. It's going to be close for
We
Benfey.
got Kelly swim. Another
Morgan
100
Porter with about a
meters.
30-meter lead.
Morgan almost to that turnaround.
Bria gets the touch, and she'll start in on a 100-meter swim.
Bria now
Blair
ready
Cheney
for
just getting
another
back.
100-meter swim
I don't know where
here.
yours are at. Thanks.
Approaching that 6-minute mark.
Come on, Bo!
So Bria
That turnaround. We've got 2 minutes remaining. The final climb. Once we make it back
You just tell her to watch the
to our rope.
Pretty hard enough. My dad is. Hi, Bob.
Cheney back up there in lane number 1.
Morgan Porter's made the turn. She's got about closing in on 90 seconds remaining here.
Kelly is now at
Ellie has made the turn. She's about 20 meters behind.
Gonna be making her way back
Both
down.
of them are going to be attempting to get back to this wall and get that rope climb done.
Remaining. And then she's gonna have one.
Bria Sabatka within about 5 meters of making the turn. But Morgan Porter continuing to lead here.
We are approaching that 7-minute mark.
A minute 10 seconds to go. And we know the scenario now. If she gets this climb and doesn't finish the last swim, then she's going to be grouped up in that tiebreak scenario with 6 other women from the last 2 heats.
Get into her row. Gonna have
Porter's
one
going to get
final
back with
climb,
55
less than
seconds to go. Kelly Benfey is going to make it back as well. She's got about 12 meters remaining on the swim.
up that row.
There you go.
Porter's going for the final climb.
She goes final.
So she'll get it. She's got 40 seconds. Ellen Smith will continue to lead. And
She's gonna have to book it down the pool. 30 seconds
she
to
probably
go.
won't make it down in that 30 seconds. No one's been able to match that time. Kelly Benfey gets it, so she'll go into that tiebreak scenario. 20 seconds to go, and now Bria Sabatka. And Bria's going to probably get this swim done, which is good, but it's going to leave her behind what is now an 8-wave tie break if she can't get the climb. She's going to try it. Huge climb for Bria Sabatka. And Sabatka comes up about 1 pull short, which will leave her 8 spots down the leaderboard. Benfi and Porter will go into that tiebreak scenario with 6 other women. What a critical tiebreak in terms of the overall points, and I don't know what those splits are going to be. But big points implications coming down on that tiebreak. That was fun?
Yeah.
Nice work, Kel. Still no one else is finished.
Yeah, I guess I get the dub.
No, there's one more heat.
Oh, there's one more heat.
Yeah.
I'll be praying on their downfall.
Final heat coming up Saturday morning here from Overland Park, Kansas. Morgan Porter getting out of the pool there, taking the heat win, but tiebreak is going to be so critical on that.
I get first now.
I'm just messing with you. Last heat of women are coming to the pool here.
7:31. This is event 1 and 2. Event 1 and 2. Swim climb on day number 2 for Phorm 2025. Our athletes will start in the water.
Final heat of women, and we have our first and second place overall athletes in this heat. Closest to us is Zoe Warren. She had a first and a fourth yesterday. On points, she's tied, but with that event win, she actually has the overall lead after 1 day of competition. Next to her is Tori Fissel in the white cap. She sits in 21st. 1 lane further away from us is Caitlin Sanders, the defending champion here, who is tied with Zoe on points. She took second and third yesterday, so she's technically in second place on that tiebreak after 1 day and 2 workouts. In the pink cap is Emily Torres. 1 lane down from her is Abby Schultz. Abby currently sits in 9th overall with 2 top 10 finishes yesterday of a 7th and 9th. There's an empty lane in 3. Amara Wiley is in lane 2. She's in 7th overall with a 5th and a 6th yesterday. She's wearing a blue cap and blue top. And in the far side of the floor, in the black cap with the blue top, is Michelle Washington.
Here we go.
7 women in this heat. 1 woman has finished this so far in the elite division. It was Ellen Smith in our very first heat. 7 minutes and 30 seconds on the 8-minute cap that was required for her. We have had 8 women get caught up on the final swim. And the trouble there is that it comes down to the tiebreak at that point. The distance you swam on that last one, irrelevant. Your time on the first 50 is the tiebreak. So Competition Corner will have those results. And right off the bat, here we see Caitlin Sanders with the deep breaststroke in the left side and at the back of the lane. Caitlin had her worst finish in Monster Games last year in the swimming event, where she took 25th en route to winning the competition overall. So it's probably going to give away some points here and need to climb back. And Zoe Warren actually looks to be leading amongst these women in this heat. She's going to tag about 45 seconds, same as Emily Torres, and a second ahead of Abby Schultz. Amara Wiley at about the 50-second mark. Michelle Washington gets in. And in lane number 7, Tori Fissel will come to the wall. So Sanders with the breaststroke will be the last one to get there. Torres gets our first good rep. But now, big moment for Zoe Warren here on the right. Good on the swim. Not very close on that first climb, though. Keep an eye on her on the right side. But Caitlin Sanders just got there. And if she can do the climbs and Zoe can't, then the story changes quickly. Zoe trying to get the legs up there. She needs to climb a little bit higher before going for the legs. Maybe 1 or 2 more pulls. Caitlin Sanders, she's going to get 1, so she's passed Zoe here. But it's Emily Torres at the minute 42nd mark in the pink cap who kicks off. And Emily Torres, she knows coming into this she's not in the best shape she's ever been in for a competition. She did make the CrossFit Games last year with the Rhino Dogs on a team out of the West Coast. But she also said that the bikes are one of her weaknesses on Instagram last night, and both workouts had a bike in them yesterday. So keep an eye on Emily Torres today with the swim and a lot of running to surge up the leaderboard. She came in 23rd, and she could potentially, with 3 workouts today, depending on how she handles the farmer's carries tonight, push even up towards that 10 spot. Right now in this heat, she's the first one to leave, and the second one's going to be Tori Fissel there in the white cap. And now in lane number 4, Abby Schultz kicks off.
Here we go, 2.5 minutes in. We're 2.5 minutes in.
Last climb for Caitlin Sanders. Huge hip drive. That's the way to be efficient. So Caitlin Sanders, casual on the swim, passes basically half the heat on the climbs. Michelle Washington in lane number 1 is going to go for another one. And we got some people coming over to coach Zoe Warren for these rope climbs. She's looking at her hands already. And Sanders goes to the breaststroke and takes off on a 100-meter swim.
Thank you. 6. Caitlin Saunders is making her way back.
We'll check back in on Warren. Wiley also struggling on the rope. And Washington. But Torres making her way back in the pink cap here.
For Wiley.
Amara Wiley was so close on the tag, but ended up sliding off the rope with 6 inches to go. Washington gets one there in lane 1, nicely done. Torres is coming back at about the 3:40 mark. She's going to finish that first 100 meters. Zoe Warren looking at that rope like she wants to bury it 6 feet underground.
Second round.
Wiley's going to give it another go in the blue cap, red shorts. Emily Torres with 2 climbs to go here in the pink. She's going to get one. So we can't get high enough to get the legs on the rope.
He finished up her first. 7 is coming back for her second round. So
Torres in the meantime finishes up. So as Torres takes off on the second 100 meters, lane number 7, Tori Fissel.
7 is going up for her 1 of 2 rope climbs. She touches the top footwork.
Gets a climb down. Looks like Zoe Warren's got a grip issue. Her hand is cut. Trying to get some tape. Tori gets another one. Lane number 4, Abby Schultz with a good climb. She'll have 1 to go in this interval. Tori Fissel should be kicking off. Zoe Warren, what a fighter. Amara Wiley going for another climb in the blue and red. No, in lane number 4, Abby Schultz, yes. And here comes Caitlin Sanders at the 5:30 mark. So Sanders doing a decent job with the damage control here. Abby Schultz kicks off. Again, every 50 meters counts as a rep. I think the best Caitlin Sanders can do here is 2 rope climbs, 2 minutes. I don't know if she can get that other 50 meters done at the pace she's been swimming. Torres, in the meantime, is heading back towards the rope. We'll see her in a few seconds coming back in the screen. She'll be in the pink cap. Tape on the finger for Zoe Warren. She's not going down without a fight here.
She's trying to chase down the unofficial top.
And Sanders is going to get a good rep in. Here comes Emily Torres at the 6:20 mark. Now, Emily Torres with a chance for a second place finish here. She's got 1 rope climb, which has not been an issue for her, and 50 meters of swimming, which she's also looked pretty good at. And if she finishes at 50 meters, the tiebreak will be irrelevant for her. And she'll break past all 8 of the women that got to that point. She's got 1 minute and 15 seconds to do it. Let's see if Sanders can get this last climb, and then we'll bring Torres in to the finish. So Sanders finishes it up. And the race now is Emily Torres against the clock. She's got 1 minute to get across. 8 women have got caught up on this 50 meters. They all have to defer to tiebreak. Emily Torres is trying to make sure that tiebreak doesn't matter. Tori Fissel, there in the white, is going to work her way back, and she may end up in that deadlock situation and be the 9th woman in there. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Torres with about 15 meters to go and 40 seconds to get it done. So she's going to take second place overall in this one. Caitlin Sanders is working on a swim. Abby Schultz is working on one there. We have 30 seconds to go. And 7:30 for Ellen Smith has passed. So she'll take the win. Emily Torres is going to be our second finisher at 7:40. Emily Torres. Let's see if Sanders can get across. Tori Fissel did get the tag, so she finished up, and she'll be in that deadlock. Abby Schultz is so close here. 3 seconds. And Schultz comes up 2 meters short. Sanders comes up 2 meters short on the other end, so they will do about 45 meters or so of swimming each to no avail. Hey. And let's see Emily Torres, only 2 finishers there. So Emily, if we were gonna do a team triathlon, I think I'd pick you for the swim over the bike.
Oh yeah, 100%. The bike is my kryptonite. And the funny thing is, I learned to swim in 2023 when I first did Monster Games, so I'm not even a swimmer.
Wow, you were only one of 2 women to finish this workout.
I'm happy with that, because yesterday was kind of a shit show. So
Yes, but you got to keep in mind, yesterday was a couple of bikes.
yeah,
Today we got some aerobic stuff, and the last part of the competition is the gymnastics.
yeah, that's one of my jam, you know it.
Yeah, so you're starting the climb.
That's right.
How was that? Was that a fun workout though? Very different with those ropes.
Honestly, I love this. This is probably going to be my favorite workout of the weekend. Just because when you ever get to do rope climbs coming out of a pool.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I know. So it was fun. I mean, obviously the technique with like the clamping, I had to wear shorts, otherwise I would have like ruined my thighs. But yeah, definitely fun. So I enjoyed that one a lot.
You're gonna crush this run?
I'm hoping so.
Okay, great job, Emily.
Thanks,
We'll see you on the field.
See ya.
Emily Torres, winner of the heat there, second place in the division. No more bikes for her this competition, so we'll see how high she can climb up. And that'll do it for event 1 from the swimming pool. We'll be on the baseball field about 90 minutes from now with event number 2 here. It's day 2. Schedules are flipped, so don't be confused by that. But the Project 1 workout coming up next, about 90 minutes here from Monster Games 2025.